Well, welcome everyone to the Gladden House sessions. Everybody having a good day? Cool. My name is Josh Antonuccio. I'm the producer and host of the Gladden House sessions, and we are just so thrilled to have Laura Gibson joining us today. Please welcome her to the Gladden House stage.
Hello.
Laura, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Now, we discovered something on the way over here, which is, has anybody been to one of the events that Bob Boilen curates at the Opera House, any of the shows? A few of you? Okay, cool. So if you've ever heard Bob tell the story about the beginning of Tiny Desk, he talks, well, why don't you take over the story about how that started, because you have a big part of the history.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'll tell you my perspective of the
Yeah.
story, and you can go to Bob's next event, and he'll tell you his part of the story. But I was playing a show at South by Southwest, and which is a chaotic cloud of people handing out pamphlets and bands playing really loudly. And I'm quite quiet, as you'll hear soon, and as I begin to fight the band playing on the main stage. But I had gone all the way down to South by Southwest and went to play my showcase, and it was in this bar called the Thirsty Nickel. And they had decided to not ask for badges at the door, so just anyone could come in, and it was St. Patrick's Day, I believe. And so there's just this horde of people ready to party, and I believe the bar that I was playing in, because I was playing, was the quietest bar on all of the main drag there. And so just it filled with people just wanting to hang out. And then the sound system was less than perfect. And so anyway, I played this show, and I looked out, and there's the NPR gang in the audience, and I was like, this is the worst. I was so sad that they were witnessing me play at this show. And it was one of those things where I got off the stage and was like shaking, because it was just, I had been fighting this crowd of partiers for a good 50 minutes or something. And then I got off the stage and it's like, I should not start crying. I should go say hello to Bob Boilen. And he goes, I introduced myself, and he said, I have an idea. You should come do a show at my desk, because this was terrible. And and I happened to be touring through Washington, D.C. Like the next month. And so I said, sure. And we did it. And I think at the time the camera was duct taped to the ceiling, and people he announced it, and people weren't really sure what to do. Like he just announced he's having a concert at his desk, and now it's a thing.
And now the Muppets, or our Sesame Street is on this Monday.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, so yeah, maybe walk us through this year, what's been going on in terms of touring, writing.
Yeah. So I put out a record. It's called Goners in October. And I've been just pretty much on the road with that record since the end of October. And I'm nearing the end I'm about to take most of the summer off. And a few years ago, I got a MFA in fiction writing between the last two records. And so I really want to kind of hunker down and try to write a longer fiction project. So I'm sort of looking forward to doing that.
It's kind of a standard, like get an advanced degree between albums.
Yeah, I kind of I decided maybe that's what I do now, is get degrees between albums. But we were talking on the way over how it's very dreamy to go back to school when you can appreciate it and are older. But it was so wonderful to take time away from music, and then I feel as excited as ever about making music too. So.
And some new material in the works through the summer, perhaps?
Maybe. I've got some ideas.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'll work on some songs. I mostly spent the last few weeks, I'm just I play a lot of piano on this record and on this tour, and I'm not a real piano player, but I've gotten much better by playing piano in front of people every night. And so I've just decided one of my goals this summer is to learn actually sit at the piano and read sheet music and learn learn a few songs. So I've been working on Linus and Lucy. It's a fun one to learn. The syncopation is challenging, but so that's one of my. I always have summer projects. That's one of my summer projects.
Fantastic. Well, I know we're all really excited to hear some music, so I'll go ahead and turn it over. Please welcome Laura Gibson.
Thank you, guys. With the diamond hands and the quick-witted sentences, I have no plans. You're the only home I ever wanted. Now 5 floors above, the siren moan, steam pipes ticking all morning. I can hear the neighbors' babies through the walls. Love is a songbird with a sickle claw. You with the slow joke grin, watch the town torn down and built again. In the pause between the riddle and the punchline, held the kite tethered tight to your chest. But I was never one to second guess or draw a line between love and fear of loneliness. With the sawdust hand, broken trigger on the starting gun. Oh, I can't find another way to say I want you. I ought to pull this hook from my cheek, but I'll keep on shouting from the fire escape. I'll keep shouting from a wide fan window, from a bridge, from a field, from a ferry in the harbor, from the soul dark wound in the mountain. I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you. Thank you very much. I'm going to play an older song. It's not that old of an older song, but it's from the record before this new record. It's named after a train. Has anyone taken the Empire Builder across the? You have one? Yeah, it's a long trip to take on. I moved across the country a few years ago, and when I was first going out and taking things out and setting up my apartment, I decided for some reason to take the train, which takes 3 days, and it was such a big decision to move across the country that I sort of stretched out. There's a liminal space between making the decision and then actually having to live in the decision. And I stretched that out 3 extra days by taking the train. And so it was 3 days of just pure self-doubt. And sometimes self-doubt makes for good songwriting. So I wrote this song and called it Empire Builder. This is not an escape, but I don't know how to hold someone without losing my grip. You'll say I was bound to leave since I first stepped across your borders, since I crawled into your skin. Thought I heard you whisper in the dark that you knew where the light would be. I thought I saw your shape against the black. Thought I felt you moving beside me. We are not alone, and we are more alone than we've ever been. So hurry up and lose me. Hurry up and find me again. And so I'll pass the lumber mills, I'll pass the coal mines and the parks and the dried up oil fields. I'll pass 1,000 lonely pines that bend their backs against the sun. But I'll mistake the station birds for the sound of my phone ringing. Thought I heard you whisper in the dark that you knew where the light would be. Don't wait for me to walk a straight line. You can only hold your breath so long. We are not alone, and we are more alone than we've ever been. So hurry up and lose me. Hurry up and find me again. Now I am no less bound to you than when I crossed into your silence, when I held your solitude. But you never liked it when I'd play dead, and you wondered why my love songs were always the grieving kind. Why I wander off to search for my reflection in the crowd. Oh, forget I said love, and also don't forget I said love. We are not alone, and we are more alone than we've ever been. So hurry up and lose me. Hurry up and find me Thank you very much. This next song is called Thomas. Is there anyone named Thomas here? No? All right. Thomas, don't count the hours till morning. I'll tend the fire while you sleep on the floor. Dream I'm a dark flock of birds above the backyard. Naked as day, aching for wisdom. Scar on your thigh takes the shape of a passenger ship. I imagine a lake dark and warm as your mouth. Time bends us back to when you're the young man. I see you when you're sleeping or high, and I find I am distracted by your innocence gone. Make a life just to make a new death. Honey, I still don't know where you've gone. Come on, tell me I'll find you there. Take me stone face, make my body a cradle. Love me till death or till I can't remember. Till I'm just a stranger you met on your way to oblivion. Time bends us back to when you're young and you're a lion. Thank you.
Everybody good with one more song?
Should I try? I would do the John Prine song. I haven't played it in a while. You can cut it out if it goes terribly wrong. Is that true? Okay. I can't. You can't cut it out of their experience, but you can cut it out of the radio.
It's such a good song. Yeah.
I was just playing this song when I was sound checking, and it's a John Prine song that I like quite a bit. So I'll give it a shot. It really could go terribly wrong, but only you will know. Yeah, and me. I wake up to a clock that's ringing. Birds are singing on the telephone wire. I work all day and I chase my woman. Why don't you chase me sometime? Everybody wants to be wanted. I mean, I ain't no scarecrow cop. I don't need no transalization. I don't need no diddly bop. Next time, tell me that you want me. Put your little foot inside of my shoe. Oh, next time, tell me that you need me. Everybody wants to feel like you. Oh, Everybody wants to feel like you. Oh, everybody wants to feel like you. I used to love you so hard in the morning. I'd make you stutter and roll your eyes. I'd put your mind on a brief vacation to the land of lost surprise. Oh, next time, tell me that you want me. Put your little foot inside of my shoe. Oh, next time, tell me that you need me. Everybody wants to feel like you. Oh, everybody wants to feel like you. Oh, everybody wants to feel like you. Like you. You got a heart that beats like mine, love. You got a bell that rings so true. Well, I get this feeling that I've got to tiptoe around every little thing you do. Oh, next time, tell me that you want me. Put your little foot inside of my shoe. Oh, next time, tell me that you need me. Everybody wants to feel like you. Oh, everybody wants to feel like you. Oh, everybody wants to feel like you. Like you. Like you. Like you. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you around the grounds.
More Gibson.